Today on BCPOV, uphill jumps, a tortoise that could get us banned,
Bye-bye.
and Yuka shows us her secret technique for skinnies.
Oh my god.
Continuing on our road trip, we head to the east coast of Florida to Jonathan Dickinson State Park. Originally the location of a secret army base called Camp Murphy, not much remains. But in its place, the local mountain bike club has built over 10 miles of single track. And upon arrival, Yuka and I met up with Stefano from the YouTube channel Blind Stuff MTB. He lives 2 hours away in Miami, and he came up to ride with us for the day. He's ridden here before, but it's been a while. As you may have learned from my previous video, Florida is pretty flat, and today's ride will only include 300 feet of climbing. But what the trails lack in elevation, they make up for in technical features. The first of which does not take long to get to. Oh, jumps already. But the next set of features are a little more unique. Something that I've not seen before. Oh, it's uphill jumps? Truly uphill. I don't think you're gonna clear these ones.
Going from that way?
No. Yeah.
It's uphill.
Yeah.
I think we're supposed to get a lot of speed up there.
Oh. I don't know. Other way looks better.
Yeah, it does. Let's give it a try. Continuing on, we find more features to work on. Oh, that's a jump there. Yes, it is. Gotta hit that one too. This next feature was pretty interesting as well. Okay, I gotta do that one.
Oh, that's two doubles for sure.
Yeah. It's a little intimidating coming into it because the case might be a bit harsh. You'll be fine though. If you case it. Yuka wants in on the action. Ready? All right, coming. First one?
Yeah, I can't. That's why I can't take the second one too.
As it turns out, this whole line had been recently upgraded and all these berms and jumps are brand new. Later on, we ran into a type of trail feature that got Yuka really excited.
I almost bumped jump one, heard it.
Tato! Oh my god! Oh my god! What is she doing?
Sunbathing.
She was walking on the trail. He's really in the middle of the trail, so it would be best to move him, right? Well, apparently it's illegal to handle gopher tortoises, but I've also read that if they're on the road, it's okay to move them. In this case, is it okay to move them off the trail? Well, we didn't know what the rules were, so please don't ban us for trying to do the right thing.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Look at the feet. It's so cute.
Where's he going?
Come on, little guy.
Yeah.
Just a little bit further out that way. Here we go.
No, he likes you on the trail. He wanna be on the trail.
With Tori the tortoise refusing to get off the trail, we go around and continue on.
You better move.
Our next set of features is something that this area has a lot of. Skinnies. These two on the left were pretty easy, but the third one on the right is pretty tricky.
I get a little tense there.
Yuka gave it a try. It turns out that the secret to her success is sitting down.
I still didn't make it.
Whereas most people would stand up, she seems to have incredible balance sitting down.
Yeah, I try sitting down now. This is silly.
Eventually I do get it, but standing up.
Oh, there we go.
But this won't be the last time Yuka shows me up on this ride. More on that later. As we continue on, Stefano leads me into the next feature. Blind.
I think there's a few tabletops on the left side.
Oh, I see something there. That's actually pretty fun. That's actually really fun because they get bigger. You get enough pump off the previous one. Yeah, they did a good job because it's not much elevation here, but they find just little spots to put stuff.
These really are a cool set of jumps. Each one gets bigger than the last, making for a great line to progress on. If you cleared the previous one, you should be able to get the next. But one last thing before we continue on. Yuka wants to measure the last and biggest jump with her arms.
5 feet there?
5 feet.
Okay, I'll hold it here. And go on the other side.
5 feet, 10 feet.
10 feet, okay. Yeah, looks like it's around 15 then.
Yeah,
15-foot jump.
Yeah, 15-foot jump. Good job.
What do you think?
Wow, you couldn't do the jet race, honey.
Yuka's talking about this jump I couldn't hit a few weeks earlier, which is smaller but lippier. That was a bad day for me, but I'm working on it. More about that in a future video.
Can't commit to it.
As we continue on to the next trail, a wild skinny appears.
Oh, skinny. Oh, it's a big one. This is weird stuff. This stuff we're riding through is weird.
The next trail we're riding is called Bunker Hill. It's a black flow and jump line, which is probably the most talked about in the area. It's got jumps, berms, drops, and even rock gardens. Eventually it brings you back near the parking lot where the biggest jumps are located.
I've never cleared the stuff on the left side.
Oh yeah.
The second was pretty massive.
Yeah. I'll probably try that a few times.
Actually, you can't easily try these jumps more than once. More on that in a second.
I think I can do the big one.
Yeah. I think it's probably not that bad. How do we get back to the top there? How do we get back up?
Not exactly sure.
It says to access Bunker Hill, you must ride the trail from the beginning. Isn't that ridiculous?
It kind of is. I'm not sure why they decided to do this. Why not just build a trail that goes back to the top of the jumps? As it stands, you have to ride over 1.5 miles of trail, including Bunker Hill again, just to get back to the top of the jumps. Anyhow, we did make our way back to the top of the jumps to try them again, this time with Yuka following me. And straight into a really tricky skinny.
Yeah.
This is nice and walky.
Hey, you're too slow.
It's funny, even though she said multiple times that she doesn't like skinnies, it turns out that she's really amazing at them.
Oh my god. I made it! Yeah! All the way! All the way! You keep going straight! What?
In the end, I did manage to do most of it, but wow, it was really tricky to do. Yuka's sit-down method really does seem to work for her though. I think the reason why is because your body weight doesn't shift around when you sit and pedal. But when you stand and pedal, your body weight shifts all over the place, causing you to fall off the skinny. But to be honest, she has really good balance whether she's standing or sitting. As for JD Park, well, the folks in Florida definitely know how to use the terrain they have. When in doubt, add features. And they've added a ton of well-built features all over the park. I'm just not so sure about those no sessioning signs at the last set of the jumps though. Jumps are meant to be sessioned. But thanks to Stefano from Blind Stuff MTB. It was great riding with him, and if you'd like to see more content about mountain biking in Florida, I'll leave a link to his channel down below. But, as always, thanks for watching, and stay gnarly.